What is just a placebo effect but most people don't realize. I worked at a kid's birthday party place for a couple years in high school. So many kids would cry because they fell over, bumped their arm, etc. Never anything bad. I'd say something like, "Can you shake your foot around? Does it feel better? How about jumping in a circle? Alright, we are going to blow on your hand so it feels better and then ask if they are ready to play again." Works like a charm. Also bandages for little boo-boos. They think they are healed and get right back to being happy little kiddos, smiley face. Any band-aids with cartoon characters on them instantly made my students feel better. When I worked/trained tech support, our agents would always get pushback from customers when we asked them to power cycle their phone, which 9 times out of 10 would fix their issue. So, I had them tell the customer to read them some numbers off the back of the battery, when they were still removable, that we absolutely did not need. Then we told them we refreshed a few systems, and they put their battery back in and it's all fixed. Alternatively, when batteries couldn't be removed, we'd tell them that if the phone was powered on while we did the update, it could ruin their SIM card. So they'd make sure to power off their phone. I'd do nothing. They'd turn it back on and it worked great. But if I had told them to power cycle their phones? No way. I absolutely love this story because it's so true. Just 2 days ago I told a client to close his web browser and reopen it to fix an issue on our page. He'd complained of it seemingly slow today despite videos from several team members demonstrating it wasn't. He closed and reopened and voila, it was fixed. Actually, he'd had the browser open for months and it was gobbling memory and needed a restart. So I'm sure this has happened to other people, but this question just reminded me of my principal. During meetings and such he uses the school auditorium, and most of the time I, senior now at the school, have to run the sound and lights. He's extremely annoying about it, and always asks for his mic to be turned up when in reality, he's already extremely loud and will bust the speakers. I just pretend to turn it up and ask him if it's good, and he speaks and says that's perfect, thank you. I swear he thinks I'm doing an amazing job and would bring me a Coke or something for dealing with the meetings half of the day. Greatest placebo to use against others that I've done. Do commissioned creative stuff. If I deliver same or next day, people don't think I spent enough time on it. If I wait 3 days to deliver, people are happy because they assume I worked on their project non-stop even though I was done a day or 2 prior. I'm freelance artist and once I painted my client's dog portrait with acrylic. I took photos and sent it to her and she said she wanted to fix some part of it. Like hair was too dark and mouth was a little bit too big. Few hours later I accidentally resent one of the photo I sent to her again. She immediately replied, "Yes. This is what I want. I haven't touched up anything more but it's okay." This reminds me of a story about a restaurant manager who received a complaint from a regular customer because the restaurant didn't carry Heinz ketchup and only Heinz. So one day the manager just put Heinz ketchup into a Heinz bottle for her and she couldn't tell the difference. Edit: I wrote this at 2 a.m. Some details I left out. The customer didn't like the taste of Heinz ketchup. The manager did replace the ketchup bottle at first, but ran out of the ketchup. Manager knew customer was coming in and quickly replaced the empty bottom with the restaurant ketchup, which is Heinz. It was from an older Reddit post. How long it takes a Coinstar to process and count coins and return a receipt. It finishes quickly. So quickly that folks are skeptical of the accuracy. So a fake delay, with fake counting noises, was built in, giving folks more confidence in the results. That's amusing and I absolutely believe it. A lot of scans do this as well. Not virus scans, those just take a damn long time, but sites that show you the best deals are often done in 100 milliseconds. They're not really doing anything that intensive, just make a few requests to AutoTrader or whoever, which probably only returns 15 cars, and sort by lowest price. But people wouldn't believe it was the best price if it came back instantly, they wouldn't think it looked hard enough. So they make them wait a little. That free shipping is a better deal. It generally means they've added the cost into the product instead, but you feel like you've gotten a better deal. This is 100% true. I used to sell furniture at a no gimmicks kind of place, where they were open about all cost, including delivery. I would do the math for people, show them how we were still saving them tons of money even with delivery, but some people would still walk out and go pay literally hundreds of dollars more for free delivery from Ashley's. And then buy another one in 2 years max from them again because Ashley furniture is shite.